Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to Denton, my hometown in East Manchester. Population 36,000, but there's one thing we haven't got, and that's a football club. Now my little town has got a lot of history. Its boom years were in the 1900s when it was a king of the northern hatting industry and the birthplace of Thomas Bowler, the man who created the famous bowler hat. These days the old factories have been replaced by shopping centres and supermarkets, but you can still feel the town's history. Now my little town started out as a village ruled over by the Lord of Denton Hall, but all that remains of those old days is our 500-year-old Tudor church. But it's our hatting industry that this town is mainly known for, with 3 pubs named the Jolly Hatters due to all the workers being high on glue. What a job that must have been. You can feel how important hats used to be in this town, and it's maybe why I'm obsessed with them myself. Now even though Denton is a small town that not many people have heard of, we have 2 famous footballing sons and 2 1966 England World Cup winners. The first one was the famous Jimmy Armfield, ex-England captain and Blackpool legend, born and bred Dentonian, and the other one was the hat-trick hero himself, Sir Geoff Hurst, who lived in Denton till he was 9 years old. Even with these strong ties to football, one thing has always been missing: a football club. Now if you draw a 10-mile radius around the town of Denton, you will find at least 15, maybe more, well-established clubs of all different levels in every other town around us. But for some reason, a club was never formed here. But that was about to change, because 2 of Denton's other famous sons were about to have a meeting that would change the history of this town forever. Now on the other side of Manchester, Manchester United Foundation charity event, many rich and famous United fans were getting to talk to legends of the past. They were bidding on memorabilia and having a great time. Now 2 of the guys there, 2 famous United fans, both from Denton, happened to be on the same table catching up on the good old days. The first one was Cole Needham, the founder of the IMDb movie database, and the other Dentonian was of course Mick Hucknall, lead singer of Simply Red. Now as the likes of Rory McIlroy and Usain Bolt listened to the likes of Eric Cantona and Ryan Giggs, our 2 heroes were stuck with Gary Neville on table 69 at the back of the room, getting their ears chewed off. And this is where the story starts. Yes, so you know, Gary Neville, I'm awesome. I mean, most people in the 90s consider Maldini or Roberto Carlos to be the best fullback of the 90s and early noughties, but it's me. I was far superior, better player. I could run super fast. My pace was amazing, and I'm pretty amazing. Apparently, I'm the best TV Sky pundit there's ever been. I've won several awards. I'm sure you know about that. I mean, everybody knows how amazing I am. I've also turned a little shitty club Salford into a powerhouse. Yeah, we're going to win the Premier League one day. Everyone thinks it's the class of '92, but it's all me. You know, I'm just bloody amazing. Blah 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 blah. Fuck me, Mickey's boring.
Do you think he realises we're paying 0 attention to him?
Nope.
To be honest though, Colin's giving me an idea.
We pay 50-50 and we get Hitman to kill him.
No, Jesus, Col. Crazy bastard. He's giving me a footballing idea.
Go on, I'm listening.
Have you ever wondered why our own town, Denton, don't have a football club?
Do you know what, Mick? I have actually. And do you know what's always pissed me off? Is that every other bastard town around us has got one.
Exactly. So, here's my idea. You basically retired after you sold IMDb to Amazon, aren't you?
Wait, mate, wait. I'm not retired. I'm still the general manager. I still have important stuff to do, like talk to me receptionist.
Bollocks you do, Col. Look, you've got a lot of spare time and even more money, plus I'm not exactly topping the charts these days. And the last time I checked the Manchester Rich list, I'm even richer than you, so I need something to do.
So what are you getting at, Mick, apart from the fact that you've got more money than me?
I think we should team up, Col. 2 Denton lads done good using their vast wealth and fame to make their own football club in Denton.
That's a fucking great idea. Not bad for a ginger lad.
You cheeky twat.
Seriously though, Mick, it's genius, I love it. But I don't want to just pump millions into it like this numpty year the class of '92 cunts did with Salford.
Yeah, that's because you're a tight-fisted bastard, Col.
No. Well, yeah, I am tight. But I want us to win the respect of the footballing world. If I want to do something like this, I want us all to like us, not hate us just for pumping money into some club. I want to build a club based on youth, based on bringing through the local talent of Denton and Manchester, a people's club for Denton.
That's brilliant. We could put a rule in place that the club can't buy any players till it reaches the Football League, forces into developing our own local talent.
I like it a lot. Each year we could have trials of local youth players from around Manchester, also lads who've been cut from United and City. I'm happy to invest in the building a stadium, sorting out a training ground, but we need to give these kids the best possible chance to develop.
I love it, Col. You know what, I've not been this excited since I was shagging Catherine Zeta-Jones in the back of me Jag. Let's meet in the Jolly Hatters pub in Denton tomorrow, say about 3, sort out all the finer details, and I've got a great idea for the name for the club.
It's a date, Mick. I've got an idea of where we can build a stadium too, and how we can save a few quid on a training ground. You know, I am tight. Right then, mate. Are you going to tell Gary to fuck off, or shall I?
I will. Gaz, fuck off, mate. We're off to talk to Rachel Riley.
And look out, pal, because the Denton boys are coming for your Salford lot. So an idea was born, an idea to build a club out of nothing, to build it on a foundation of youth and developing its own local talent. But there was still a lot of hard work to do. The next day, the two men met in the Bottom Jolly pub. Now, in the most famous of Denton's 3 Jolly Hatter pubs, the guys met to thrash out the details of what was gonna happen. First, a name was needed, so they decided to call the club Denton Villa after the town's famous youth side of the 1990s. And they're also going to use the club's colours, black and yellow. Not only was it Denton Villa's true colours, it was Manchester's true colours. They decided to purchase the old football fields at Shirley Hill on the west side of the town and name the stadium after the hill it would be built on. The Shirley Hill Stadium would be almost league ready. With a capacity of 10,000 and 2,000 seats, it would be envy of most other clubs in the lower leagues. The only trouble would be it would take years for the club to build a fan base able to fill it. Now, with the emphasis of the club being geared towards developing its own youth players, they needed a ready-made facility and system, so they purchased a local youth team, Denton Youth. Now, that would be where the investment ended. Even though rockstar Mick had a personal fortune of 45 million and entrepreneur Col had a fortune of 35 million, they would not be invested into the playing squad. After an initial squad was assembled for free, the only new players the club would get would be from its yearly youth intake or on free signings of under 21 players. That would be until they could reach, if they could reach, the Football League. Only one thing was left to do. Denton Villa needed a manager that could not only steer this club to greatness, but a manager that loved the town as much as the club's founders did. And that man would be me, Bood. I'm back. Thanks for joining me on what is episode 1 of my brand new series, Black and Yellow, with my beloved Denton Villa. Yes, this team you've never heard of because they don't really exist. It's a team I used to play for when I was a kid, and every year I play Football Manager. For the last 20 years, I always make Denton Villa. I've probably played with Denton Villa more than anyone. Well, this year, I'm going to share that story with you. We're going to do it together. Now, I've been away for quite a while. I had a break, and then my break's been extended. Because I moved house, I'm in a different house. I'm in a beautiful place. I used to live in a little house with a back alley. I'm looking out of a window right now. I kid you not, there's a forest and birds. It's amazing. But we've also got a brand new office. Do you like it? It's pretty smart. We're going to be in here a lot over the coming year. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to do something I love. Right? I know I could do a lower league team or whatever, but I want to do a team I'm going to be really passionate about. Something that hopefully all of you can get involved with. And yeah, I'm super excited. Now, my computer died as well, by the way. Again, so I lost everything. So the reason I've been more delayed is because I've had to remake everything. But you know what? The past is the past. Forget about that. We're here now. We're in the office and we are back in business. Now, this first episode is just an introduction, a little bit of telling you what was going on at the start. I'm going to take you on a bit of a tour around the club, and that's going to be it. Hopefully, I'm going to pump out 3 episodes in 3 days. I'm hoping. Episode 2, we're going to have a look at the squad and the staff. because the staff are definitely pretty special. And then episode 3, I'm going to run through maybe some transfers I've made, free signings, and we'll have a look at pre-season, and we'll have the first live com. But I just can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait. Now also, I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway, right? I'm going to be giving away 3 Denton Villa football shirts, modelled by my friend up on the TV. Now, I'm going to be doing 3 of them because I'm going to give away a medium, a large, and an extra large. So for you to enter, you need to wait till the end of the episode, and I'll tell you how to enter then. I'm also, at some point over the next 3 episodes, I'm going to sneak it in there for the hardcore ones, the ones who watch all of it. Yep. I'm going to be giving away a copy of FM19, Football Manager 2019, for you guys before Christmas. If you haven't got it yet, it might be a great little present for you. Right, enough chatting, even though my office is freaking awesome. Let's show you around. Now the first room I want to show you is a room we might be in quite a bit, hopefully, and it's the Legends and Trophy room. Now right behind me you'll see the trophy cabinet. It's currently empty, but hopefully if this series is successful and we climb up through the leagues, even if we don't climb up through the leagues, I just want to win trophies and hopefully fill that bad boy. Now if you look on the wall over there, you'll see our 2 club founders. Of course, Mick Hucknall, you must have heard of Simply Red. If you've not, Google him. Famous band from the 1980s. Mick Hucknall, born and bred in Denton, worth quite a lot of money. He's one of our chairmen, and the other chairman is a guy no one's ever heard of. It's Cole Needham. Now everyone's probably heard of the database he created. He sold it to Amazon a few years ago for a load of money, but he still works for him. So yeah, we're quite proud of him in our hometown. So yeah, they're our co-chairman. Now right on that back wall you'll see there's a board on that wall that's called the Denton Villa Legends board. Yep, that is basically whenever there's a player, now they don't have to make the legend list on the club page, but whenever there's a player that we all fall in love with, we're going to stick them on there, right? But also you might get on there. If I think you're a legendary subscriber, I'm not going to tell you what you have to do, but if I believe you're good enough and I think you've been supportive enough maybe in different ways, you'll get on there. If you buy a shirt, you'll get on there. Yeah, anyway, next room. Welcome to the next room, and it is the medical room, physio room. Yeah, this room's going to be hugely important, mainly because I can't sign any players. Well, I can't spend money on players until I hopefully reach the Football League. Every year it's going to be about the youth intake and developing these young players, and I can't wait for that. We're really going to build a good team, hopefully a good squad over the years of Denton/Manchester lads. It's going to be awesome. I can sign though under 21s on free transfers. I'll need that. You'll see why in a later episode. So it's going to be really important to keep our lads fit. Not only develop them, but keep them fit. And in charge of keeping them fit is my wife. Yes, my wife Katie is the head physio. Yes, I've put my wife in the game. She's got a rule though, when she's massaging thighs, if a knuckle touches a ball bag, I'm going to go mental. Have you got that? Right. But yeah, so hopefully she can do a good job. Now, she's not the only special staff member I've got. No, I'm going to show you all them in the next episode. But some of you might not know. If you're brand new to my channel, you won't know. But at the end of my last series for FM18, I ran a bit of an offer really for the hardcore guys who were watching till the very end to apply to become staff members. So if you did apply, you probably got in, and you'll see yourself in the next episode. Right, let's get on. Next up, we're in the changing room. Now this is going to be important as well, because this is where I might win all these games, when I'm giving them bollockings and chucking football boots at people's heads at our time. When it comes to my tactics and so on, I've already made a tactic. I played the beta myself, had a bit of fun with Manchester United, and I kind of modelled my tactic on the tactic I used towards the end of my last series. I know the tactics have changed, it's a bit more in depth. There's a lot of changes to FM19, and the tactic I like, right? The training, I hate. I hate it. I'll get onto that at a later stage, but I don't like it. But yeah, tactics going to be important. I've done a bit of testing with it. It seems okay. Again, I'm going to show you. I'm going to run through that maybe in episode 3 before the first live con. But yeah, this is the changing room where the boys need to get their heads into the game. Right then, welcome to outside here at the main stand at the Shirley Hill Stadium. Now, some of you probably think, oh, the stadium looks well good. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit big for the division we're in. And I'll tell you about the division we're in. I'm starting lower than I've ever started. I've never started below the Vanarama North. I'm not starting much lower, I'll be honest with you, but I'm definitely challenging myself this year. But the stadium itself, right, and I'm going to explain this now. If you watch my last series, you'll know the series started off and we rented a stadium off Manchester City, and then eventually we got the money to build the very famous Sir Brett Dalton Stadium. It was a 27,000 seat stadium, but once you build it, you can't improve it. And even though our club kept growing, and I knew we could fill a 50,000 seater, we couldn't do anything about it, right? I don't want to put that kind of a restriction on us with this series. So this stadium is a 10,000 capacity at the minute. It's got 2,000 seats, 8,000 standing, but it's got the room to grow. If I want to grow as a manager, and I'm going to be doing some coaching badges. I want the club to grow. Hopefully we can grow some of the players. I definitely want the staff to grow with me, but I want the stadium to grow. If we get all the way to the promised land, which is obviously the Premier League, I still want to be playing here at the Shirley Hill, so it's got room to expand. But it's a fantastic stadium, and we've got a good training facility, which is a real training facility in Denton. So yeah, I'm super excited that we're going to do special things this year. Welcome back into the office. That is it. That's the end of episode 1. Nothing really too fancy. I just wanted to explain the story and explain why we're doing this. Episode 2, we're going to look at the squad. What I've done is I've let the computer give me a regen squad that's based on the level of the club. So it's alright. I've got a few holes in it. I'm going to hopefully sign some free players. But we're at a low level. I mean, the quality is crap. But it's going to be fun because everybody's crap. That's what's good about it. So yeah, that's the plan. And I'm also going to show you the staff because I've got some good staff members as well. And then, like I said, episode 3, live com. It's going to be great. I'm going to start spewing these episodes out. We're going to go on a great journey. You're going to smash the like button every time you watch one. You're going to subscribe if you're new. I know you are. I love you long time. Now, competition. The shirt competition. All you've got to do is write down below, I love Denton Villa. Now, if you're a medium, write, I love Denton Villa M. If you're a large, write, I love Denton Villa L. And if you're an extra large, write, I love Denton Villa XL. So, at some point, I'm going to do a little draw. I'll draw 3 winners, and 3 of you will win the shirt. Now, don't enter the competition. I always say this, don't enter unless you are willing to take an actual picture of yourself wearing the shirt. Because if you watch my last series, you'll know that you 3 will be featured heavily going forward in your shirts. So I'm excited to see you guys wearing them. Good luck to you all. Like I said, at some point over the next 3 episodes sneaked in, I will be doing a Football Manager 19 game giveaway. Come on, does it get any better than this? Does it? I don't think it does. I'm back in business. I cannot wait. Hopefully you can't wait. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Hopefully you're going to stick around for it. Again, smash that like button. Do me a favour. If you're brand new, subscribe, man. I'm on the road to 5k subs, and this is going to be the best series I've ever made. Alright, thanks for watching. I love you long time. See you later.